Are you finding anxiety is taking over in the middle of your work? What I'll share with you in this video in a meditation will help you to intercept your day for 5, 10, 15 minutes with a meditation technique that will help you to breathe, ground your energy, and get back into your body. For simple and relatable guidance to shift your anxiety and transform it into emotional empowerment, hit the bell and subscribe to this channel for a new video every single Thursday. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name's Amy Webb and I have a business called the Anxiety to Freedom Project, where I help ambitious women to transform anxiety and to turn it into more potential and more power. And we do that via an online course. And before we get into the meditation, I want to give you 4 things to focus on as you go into this meditation or any other meditations that you might practice. The first thing we need to do to lower anxiety levels is to focus on the breath. The breath will help your nervous system to move out of survival stress and into a state of homeostasis or balance. Once you start to breathe, you'll feel your body relaxing and might take a little while to get there, but slowly but surely you will feel yourself settling down and soothing with breath. The next thing you want to do is to connect to the earth, to connect to the energy of the earth, the stability of the earth, the sense of being rooted like a tree down towards the earth. Because a lot of us women, especially when you're experiencing anxiety, you start to kind of hover above yourself. And so what we want to do is draw ourselves back down towards the steadiness and stability of the earth underneath us. The third step is to allow your sensations and to let them move through you in a surrendered state. So once you feel yourself coming into a state of relaxation, you'll be invited to allow yourself to feel the sensations, which is really intentional, because the more you give yourself permission to feel what you're feeling, the more you'll shift your anxiety and meet yourself beneath the anxiety. And the fourth step is to find yourself beneath the anxious feelings. Meet yourself, connect with yourself. Find your authentic nature underneath the fear, the anxiety, or the disconnection you might be feeling. If you'd like more guidance on the steps to follow, you might also like to check out this video. And without further ado, let's get into the meditation. This short meditation will help you to intercept your day, your working day, your time in an office, with an opportunity to connect back to yourself and to lower your anxiety levels. So let's begin. Take a moment to get comfortable. Perhaps you need to pause this and find a quiet space, a bathroom, your office, sitting outside under a tree. Find that space for you where you can relax for 5 to 10 minutes. Allow yourself to drop inside your own body by breathing. Take a deep breath in through your nose, feeling the breath as it touches your nostrils. Exhale out of your mouth. Let's take 3 more rounds of breath like that, noticing as the breath comes in through your nose and letting go as you open your mouth and let the air cascade out of your mouth. Perhaps in this moment you're feeling tight, constricted, and anxious. Know that's okay. All of what you're experiencing in this moment is natural. It's sensation. And it's your body's way of letting you know that it needs your attention. As you continue to breathe in through your nose and out of your mouth, allow yourself to become curious about your inner world. Perhaps before you put in your headphones and got yourself ready for this meditation, the day was feeling chaotic. Perhaps you felt flat. Perhaps you felt demotivated. Perhaps you felt outside of yourself, as if you were looking down at yourself. As I invite you to connect with yourself in this meditation, I'll invite you to get familiar with the sensations in your body And this is very intentional, because as you drop into the sensations in your body, you will find a lightness that exists underneath those sensations. We haven't been taught that we can find peace through our uncomfortable feelings, through our pain, through our anxiety. But today I'll give you a glimpse at what it feels like to find that space within you through your breath, through your willingness to meet the uncomfortable feelings, and through your ability to connect with yourself underneath the anxiety. So let's begin. Take a deep breath in through your nose for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale out of your mouth. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale out of your mouth. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale deeply. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go of the count and allow the breath to breathe you. Notice as your belly fills with breath with the inhale. And notice how tension dissolves from your jaw, your shoulders, your upper back, as you allow the exhale to fall through your lips. Start to breathe with balance. Become aware of your pelvis sitting in your chair. And as you breathe, allow your body to become heavy, as if you're being magnetized downwards towards your pelvis, towards your tailbone. As you visualize your tailbone becoming heavy, you may feel as though your spine lengthens. Imagine a rope or a ribbon connected to your tailbone, and that rope or ribbon starts to make its way downwards towards the earth. Like roots of a tree, this rope or ribbon starts to make its way through the surface of the earth, through the rock and the minerals, deeper and deeper down inside the earth, imagining that you could connect with a space like a cave at the very center of the earth. Use your imagination as the powerful tool it is to support you to ground yourself, to feel the heaviness of your bones, and to feel yourself being supported by the earth underneath you. Breathe into that space as if you could breathe through the tip of your tailbone. Exhale gently. As you find a safety and a connection with your connection with the earth, perhaps you visualize nature in its most abundant form. Perhaps you see green, dense trees in a forest. Perhaps you see a crystal blue lake. Perhaps you see waves crashing at a beach. Allow nature to meet you and you to meet nature. Feel the elements of nature. Crystal clear waters, the soil of the earth, the flicker of a fire, the wave of your breath. We contain within us all of the elements of nature, Energetically, we can harness these elements whenever we need them. When you feel anxious, and you may feel that way in this moment, notice if it feels like heat or coolness. Notice if it has a texture, a feeling, a color, and notice where in your body you feel it. Can you feel it in your torso, in your stomach? Can you feel it around your throat? Can you feel it at your heart? And wherever you feel that sensation, see if you can speak to that sensation out loud. For instance, if you feel a heat in your belly, you could say out loud, "I am hot," or "I am heat." Speak to the feeling and notice as it shifts and changes. Notice as elements of nature move through that place at the center of your torso. Perhaps with speaking to that sensation out loud, you notice a coolness come from that place that has felt like heat. If you feel that, if you notice a coolness or a fluidity or a flow, speak that out loud. I am cool, I am water, I am fluid, I am flow. Take a deep breath. Exhale out. Notice if your body feels slightly more open, more surrendered, more soft. How does it feel to imagine the element of water moving through your being, moving through your physical body? Can you feel a softness at your torso? Can you feel a relaxation around your shoulders? Can you feel your breath being accessed more deeply in the center of your belly? Let's come back to the 4-count breath. Breathing in through your nose for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent work. Continue to breathe passionately, breathing in and out through your nose, or in through the nose and out of the mouth. Keep your breath long and full. Bring your awareness to your heart space, right at the center of your heart. And imagine that you're opening a door right at the heart space. As you open this door, you get a glimpse at the sense of home that exists inside your heart. The sense of belonging that exists when you turn your awareness inward and meet your internal sensations. You might feel as though your heart is slightly opening, becoming more peaceful, more calm. And I invite you to speak this affirmation out loud. I choose to connect to myself now. I choose to connect to myself now. I choose to connect to myself now. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Notice with curiosity any subtle changes in the way you feel inside your body. Perhaps the anxiety has reduced slightly. Perhaps you feel more at peace in your body. Perhaps you feel an emotional release. Whatever you feel is absolutely perfect. There is no right or wrong way to practice feeling. All of the answers lie inside your body. Your body is incredibly powerful. Anxiety is simply letting you know there's something to meet within yourself. And today I hope that you got to meet a little bit more of you. Repeat this meditation as often as you like. And let us know in the comments what you think. Have a beautiful day.